Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Drink Dive, the show where we dive into new drink and new topics. And I'm back! I missed a week, but I'm here again. I'm here with Life, Max,
Hey.
and Kate, and special guest Mitchell, who you might see in a couple of weeks' time as well when I disappear again. So sorry about that, guys. But Luke is not here this episode because he has some shit to deal with. So we respect him in his process and whatever the fuck he's doing. Life is also on heavy antibiotics, so he will not be trying the drink. But we have now implemented a new sort of rule. So every week someone is going to pick the drink. And this week, it was my week. So what did I choose? I chose, if everyone would like to bring up the drink, James Squire ginger beer. Now, I obviously am not an alcohol enthusiast. So Life and I will be drinking Coca-Cola.
For me, it's a
It's a Pepsi Max. It's alright. It's basically the same thing. So, I have no idea what this is going to be for you guys. I chose it because, you know, James Squire. Like that one. What's the one drink I named the other day? Is it 50 Shackles or some shit? No.
Yeah, 150
50
lashes.
That's the one.
Yep.
That's what I meant to say. But yeah, let's get some early thoughts. We'll start off with, obviously, Life. I'm not going to come to you for the early thoughts because
It looks interesting. Just from the look, it looks.
You do-
It would be good.
You do have the drink, but obviously
I do.
mixing alcohol and drugs is, don't do that, kids. Let's not do that. We drink dive, not drug dive. Max, what are you expecting from this drink?
Well, the packaging is pretty simple. And I'm pretty much just expecting it to taste like ginger beer, to be honest. Since that's what it is, so I guess we'll see what happens.
I guess we will see. Mitchell, we'll come to you.
So I've actually tried this before on tap. However, I pleasantly enjoyed the taste.
Fair. All right. Sick. Okay.
Well, I've had the Brookville Union one, and it just tasted like ginger beer, but with like a little kick. And so I'm guessing this one's going to taste as well. We'll see.
Not too bad. Well, I was kind of going for, and what I will be doing, and I'll let you guys know for every single time I pick a drink, I'm going for the worst sounding drink, in my opinion. I don't think ginger beer is going to be as tasty as what other people might think. But doesn't matter. We also have a game later that we'll end up playing, which is Who's Most Likely To. But without further ado, you guys know what comes first. Open your drinks. Open your drinks.
Also, let me just say, the can art isn't as good as other can arts that I've seen.
Basic.
So I'd give
Oh
that
shit, my thing just
that's a
exploded.
very basic average.
Hold on.
Also, it's only 4%, which is quite weak for a
Yeah,
drink.
it's
But
one
it's
standard.
a bit nice. It's a bit more of a chill.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
I'm already off to a bad start.
children.
My drink decided to
Smell
explode,
test.
so
No.
that's good.
Smells like ginger
Smell
beer.
test it already smells like ginger beer. Yeah,
Yeah.
so no
Mm.
surprise there. Do we want to cheers? Wait, Mitchell, no! We didn't
Mitchell,
cheers.
we didn't really run Mitchell through
Cheers.
the how this goes, but yeah, cheers
Yeah.
everyone.
Mitchell, you have to
Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers,
Guys,
everyone.
everyone cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn, that's some good Coca-Cola.
There's some good Pepsi Max.
We'll go.
That's literally just ginger beer. I can't even taste any.
All right. Well, we'll go to
That's
you,
just
Kate.
ginger beer.
Kate, what are you thinking?
It's just ginger beer, and it's not even good ginger beer because it's like slightly warm. It's like warm ginger beer.
That's no fault of the
but-
can.
Yeah, that's
That's-
on you. That's on you.
I take responsibility for that one, but it just tastes like your everyday average ginger beer. That's it. There's nothing else to say about it.
That's fair enough. We'll go to you next, Max.
Yeah, I have to say the same. Just I can't taste the alcohol. It's all ginger beer. I do like ginger beer though, so it's alright for me.
Sounds good.
That sounds like ginger beer, guys. Like it's what's it's meant to be. Almost exactly what it's meant to taste like. But Mitchell,
Mm.
what are you?
Yes, well, In my opinion, this is a pretty damn fine drink. When we're talking about ginger beer, where the gold standard is got to be the Bundaberg ginger beer, right?
Yeah.
We're all in agreement
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
surely.
I've never had it, but yeah, I'll
Yes.
agree.
Good.
Definitely.
And to me, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Well, there you go. I don't know how much. I think this cost
Me
me
either. Yeah.
$32. I think this cost me, but it was a 6-pack. It wasn't a 4-pack. So
Alright,
gotta keep
6.
that in
Oh
mind.
yeah.
But the rule, as per se, is to down the drink before we move on. But before we do that, we are going to do what they did last week with 2 different rankings. That was a good. You're right.
Yeah, I'm good.
We will do 2 different rankings. So we'll do one now and then one before we end. So we'll go around. Life, we'll start off with you. Your Pepsi Max. What do you think of it?
A Pepsi Max. It tastes like a 7 actually.
A 7.
Not a fan of the Pepsi Max itself. I like the ones with actual sugar, not artificial stuff, which is
Yeah.
probably just as bad. So, if you're gonna drink a Pepsi Max, go for the sugared one or Coke,
Or-
of course.
or just a
Coca-Cola,
Pepsi at that
yeah.
point.
Mhm.
I'll say my Coke's a 10 out of 10 because you really can't go wrong with a can of Coke. You really can't. But Mitchell, give us your rating out of 10.
Out of 10, I would have to give this a solid 8. 8, I think. Yeah, the strength leaves a little to be desired. I don't drink a lot, and when I do, I like to have drink for a little bit of a buzz, and I like something a little bit stronger. Also, when I'm drinking, I prefer something that's not as sweet. So that's a personal taste of mine. Is
Sweet.
yeah. So this tastes quite sweet, but that's not a bad thing. I think it does what it's trying to do quite well.
Not too bad. Max? Oh, wait, did you give it a rating out of 10, Mitchell?
I said 8. Yeah.
You said 8. Okay. Just, I kind of zoned out there for a second. Sorry about that. Max?
I'll probably have to give it a 6.5. I think, just because it is tasty, but there's not really anything special to it, so can't really give it any higher than that.
Okay, your thoughts?
Oh, thank you so much for asking, Dorian. My thoughts on drink. I would give it well, because like as a drink as a whole, like would I buy this just to scull it? I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Like it's very easy to drink. Like I'm not like cringing at the mouth. Also because it's only 4%. So that's probably why. I can't really taste any alcohol. Just tastes like an average everyday ginger beer. But it was expensive, personally. That lowered the rank a little bit for me. So I would give it like a 7.5 out of 10.
Not too bad. Well, we will come to everyone once again, and I will actually ask Kate this time.
Thank you.
Everyone's scores on the doors after. But the reason why I
Yeah.
zoned out for Mitchell's is because I was getting up my notes for our first topic, which really only 3 of us can get involved in because Max and Life have not listened to Olivia Rodrigo's new album. It's called Guts. Kay is a big fan of Olivia Rodrigo, so I'll let you start off with what songs you liked, or compared to me and Mitchell.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a big fan, but I think she's got some good songs here and there. As you can tell, most of us are wearing pink. Purple, I mean. There's
Or
a
pink
few
and
people
purple.
wearing pink. In honor of the album release. I think she's very impressive for the age that she is. I think she's always had a bit of stardom in her, marinating. So I think it's really cool that she's, getting her big break after her first album. So this is her sophomore album, her second album. I think it's a nice mix of rock and a few slow ballads, which I think she specializes in. But I have noticed, and this happened with the last album, everyone is comparing every song to another song. So the song All American Bitch, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, bleep,
Weekend. No, you can swear.
is people are saying it sounds like a Miley Cyrus song. And we've got Lacey, which is my favorite on the album. People are saying that sounds like a Gracie Abrams song. So as expected, everyone's comparing things. But Dorian and Mitchell, what were some of your special mentions from the album?
I'll start off with you, Mitchell. You can list yours first.
Well, for me, the other day I was in the car with my girlfriend, and she was listening to some trash. So I decided to put on something, and I noticed that she'd been listening to Guts. So I have some mild interest in this because I know it's getting a lot of buzz. And so the first track, All American Bitch, I left a little something to be desired for me. I found it sounding a little generic compared to some of the other tracks I'd heard, such as Bad Idea, right? I heard that when it came out as a single, and that one I was a big fan of. I think that's a very fun song with a great anthemic chorus, which just makes you want to sing along. And also, honorable mention to Vampire. I love a ballad. I thought that one was very good too. And that's about as far through the album as I made it before our car trip was over.
Fair enough. Well, my favorite song off the album is All American Bitch. I think she should make she should make a lot more rock songs because she's really good at it. So I'd give her that. Other songs off the album, obviously Vampire came out beforehand, if I'm not mistaken.
It was the first single.
Yeah. So Vampire came out. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. As well as Ballad of a Homeschool Girl. I enjoyed that song. Logical. To be honest, Logical and Pretty Isn't Pretty are two songs that I've got on a playlist of mine. I don't remember what they sound like, but they're two songs I've added to a playlist, so I'm guessing I enjoyed them as well. But overall, from what I've noticed from Olivia Rodrigo as well, both her albums are purple. So, you know, she kind of has a thing for that color. Maybe it's symbolism. Maybe it's just her favorite color. I don't fucking know. But
Like Cadbury,
like
like Cadbury chocolate.
like Cadbury chocolate. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. But
That's very true.
it's a decent album to listen to. I wouldn't. There's definitely skips on the album, I will say. But overall, not too bad of an album. She should definitely do some more rock songs. But we move on to our second topic, which is a fucking very sad one. So, at the end of the last podcast, Kate promised you, because we all thought Drake was releasing his album on the 22nd of September, which is for us here this coming Friday. Turns out Drake has delayed the album by 2 weeks to October the 6th. So I will not be here to discuss the album because I will be. That's my first week away. So you won't have me for 2 weeks. So you'll have either Luke or Max or Kate or live hosting. I don't know. You guys figure that out between you. It's not my problem at that point. But what do we all think of how much of a dog Drake is?
What a
Well,
dog.
I would like to speak on
Doggin,
this actually.
yeah.
I am a certified Drake hater, actually.
Oh, you're not a certified lover boy?
I'm not. I'm actually the opposite of a certified. I'm a certified hater boy. I'm not a fan of Drake. I think that he makes bad music,
That's fair.
and that's all I have to say about that.
Hey, but Marvin's room's pretty good.
Oh yeah, you know what? I take that back.
There's one or two songs now.
I think for the most part he makes
Yeah.
and it feels like when he does make a hit, he's very inconsistent is what I'm trying to say. Very inconsistent.
Big time.
You mean he always makes different things,
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
styles,
apparently this album's meant to take it back to old Drake.
right?
Don't know how
Hopefully.
old, but Max, what are your thoughts on this dire situation?
Well, it's a little disappointing that we can't
Yeah.
see it earlier. But I have to be honest, I don't listen to him as much. Not one of my go-to artists. But I will be interested to have a look at the album and see what he comes up with now.
Yeah, well, I'm still not sure if it's going to be bigger than what Utopia was, but I don't think it will be. Just because of how frequent Drake releases compared to Travis Scott, I think For All the Dogs, which is, by the way, a fucking stupid name, will not be better than Utopia. But that's just a personal opinion. Kate, your thoughts on delay? Yeah.
I think it was disappointing to say the least. I'm a big fan. I mean, he has a few hits here and there, but I think he's really let us down as followers, as people expecting an album. I don't know why he pushed it back, but all I can say is I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed with him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, his reasoning apparently had something to do with him touring. But it doesn't line up with him touring or something. I think that's what I read. So whatever, he pushed it back to the 6th of October. You may see a reaction from me if whoever edits it puts my reaction to it. I'll send them a little video while I'm away. So I'll be listening to it away. But yeah, disappointing. But we move on to something I am really excited about. Don't know about you guys. This Thursday, the 21st of September, is the release of a TV show that I have been in love with the past couple of years. It is Sex Education, Season 4, the final season. We go back to Moordale. We get to see how Otis and Maeve are getting on. But anyone have any thoughts on what could happen or what they are hoping? Sure.
Right.
I'm expecting a bit of trouble between Maeve and
Otis.
what was the main character's name
Otis.
again? Yeah,
Otis.
Otis. Yeah. Because apparently Maeve is going to America.
She is.
Which will be very interesting to see how they deal with that.
She is, but
especially being early on in their relationship.
yeah.
So.
In the trailer, if you haven't seen the trailer, it starts off with them sending nudes to each other. So you
I
don't
might
actually,
have to check this
you
trailer.
don't you don't see the nudes, but
Oh,
and then eventually it looks like Maeve is talking to some bloke, but she's looking kind of flirty with him. So poor Otis is going to be in Moordale while she's in America and she's flirting and maybe cheating on him with some other bloke. So we pray
a lot
for
of
Otis.
jealousy. A lot of jealousy expected, I think, in terms of Otis.
No matter what, though, I think they're going to smash it out the park. Kate, any thoughts?
I don't know. I thought kind of ruined the show last season. I think because the main relationship that everyone loved was Eric and Adam. They
And
ruined that.
Yeah.
And then Maeve and Otis, like everyone, this is the thing, they introduced Otis with Ruby instead, and everyone loved it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
everyone's shipping them more than Otis and Maeve. So there's like, I mean, to be honest, so am I. Like Maeve is sort of, I don't know, I don't think they're fit for each other anymore. I think in the first 2 seasons they were, but I think now they've grown apart as people, and I think.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see. I just think they've sort of ruined it a little bit, but we'll see if they can.
I think there's only one way they
survive.
can end the show, and that's if Otis and Maeve have sex. That is the only way
Pretty
they can
much.
end this show.
Yeah.
It's the only way. Well, if you haven't seen the show, have you?
I've seen a bit of it, but not enough to talk about it with confidence. So
That's that's completely fine.
Mm.
Hopefully it's good. I'll be watching it on my plane ride. I don't know about you guys. If you
I
guys
actually
want to watch it
got-
straight away.
Got a flashback on my Snapchat the other day from when the season 3 came out, and it was my reaction to the opening scene, and I was like, what the fuck? Because it was
Yeah.
like it was.
I watched it today.
It was
That
just
was
like a whole porn scene. Yeah, it's a yeah.
lot of-
So I'm wondering if they'll do that again. The first episode's always just like straight sex
yeah.
scenes,
the first
one after
episode.
the other. So
First episode starts off with Adam and Amy having sex. Then the second
Yeah.
season is Otis wanking for about 5 minutes.
and then the
third
third
season
one
is
is two
ev-
cooks.
No, it's everyone having sex.
Everyone, yeah.
Everyone having sex.
I don't know how they
so-
can top that this time, but we'll see.
I actually don't know. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to top it. But we'll move on now
It's
to
interesting.
something that happened last week. But because I wasn't here, I didn't want them talking about it because I'm quite selfish like that. The Sidemen charity match happened last week. They raised £2.4 million for charity. 5 different charities. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. But there are a couple key moments to this match that I'd like to point out. We'll start off with the first goal, which was Ethan. Ethan got his first goal. If you know Ethan's story, it's a beautiful story. He was a fat cunt, and then lost all the weight, did a marathon, had a child, and he supports West Ham, and where they play, West Ham Stadium, scores in his favourite team stadium, takes his shirt off and all that. Absolutely beautiful scenes. Any key moments anyone wants to point out? Start off with maybe Max.
Key moments. I think a lot of them would be Speed's disappointing misses.
Oh
It
yeah.
was a very, very disappointing match for him, I think. And he walked away. Yeah, very, very sad, I think, after that.
Yeah. Well, do you want to go a bit more into detail about the penalty miss?
Penalty. I think the penalty puts a lot of pressure on you, which is understandable. But then again, didn't he prepare for it? I don't know.
Well, they taught him a lot of the offside rule. They didn't teach him how to kick a ball.
Oh,
So that probably should have been the first step.
well, yeah. Pressure was probably one thing, but usually kicking the ball in the middle works in professional games, but this wasn't a professional game. This was rookie goalkeepers. Because in a professional game, you have to guess what corner you want to jump in. And in this one, yeah, that wasn't really happening at all.
KSI was in goal. He stood in the middle and literally. It's like you're playing FIFA and you tap the B or the square button. That's basically the penalty that happened.
Too short, yeah.
Kate or Mitchell, any memorable moments from the highlights that we saw not even 15 minutes ago?
Sure,
Wait,
you
why
go.
don't you take the lead on this one?
Memorable. Let me think. I think the Uno reverse card was definitely something that was. I remember seeing it a little while back when it first happened, and I was like, "This is so stupid," and found out what it was from, and I was like, that
Even
makes
more
sense."
stupid.
Like, I'm not that surprised. I think the whole thing just reminds me of like in year 6 when you'd be playing soccer on the oval. Like that's what the whole thing
Yeah.
reminds me of. Also, I don't get why Prime was one of the charities, but
It wasn't a charity. It wasn't a charity. It was a sponsor.
oh,
Prime wasn't.
It was
yeah,
it's
well,
a
when I
line
watched
itself.
it,
They're raising money for Prime. Logan Paul needs the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After fighting,
yeah, that was-
doing his fight later.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
know it's interesting. Just lots of bad players. I feel like I don't
Yeah.
know. That's all I can say.
I mean, you're
But
not going to get a
it's funny.
professional game out of all these
Yeah.
guys, but
It was for fun. It was
Yeah.
for fun.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Well,
It's a
entertaining.
charity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they have to do one more next year because there is one sideman that hasn't actually fucking scored a goal, which is Josh. But I'm going to go to a few more things here. So we got Speed dropping his water bottle lid. If anyone's seen that clip, Speed's trying to drink his water bottle and the lid falls off into his mouth and it splashes
It's a good
everywhere.
one.
It's a very good fucking video.
I saw that
It's
clip.
the best
I
of
saw
us.
that clip.
Yeah,
That's a representation of how he played that whole game.
that literally is. Nothing went right for Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you talk about Harry, one of the sidemen also getting a goal, a very good goal at that. Then we got Theo Baker's injury, which I showed these guys not even 15 minutes ago. Tragic, shoots the ball, goes to the moon, does his hip in after having a surgery. So, hope he's doing all right. Then we have the GOAT, Stephen Tries, and Spencer. They absolutely smashed it on commentary again. Stephen Tries, showing why he's probably the best comedic YouTuber out there, I reckon. And then obviously we have Manny, who got the hat trick instead of Simon this time, which is a big surprise. But that is all we've got for the Simon charity match. We're going to go quickly into something else that also happened at the start of last week, which was the Basketball World Cup. I'm just going to quickly glance over it. So Australia made it through the first round and then got knocked out to the second round, finishing third in Group K to the eventual champions in Germany and Slovenia. Which, speaking of the eventual champions, Germany beat Serbia, which Life actually has a cousin playing for Serbia, correct?
No. I don't have a cousin. My friend has a cousin
Your friend
playing
has
in
a
there, but yeah, pretty small
Not
world.
too bad. Yeah, small world. Well, they won by 6 points, which is a close game. And then America didn't even come fourth. So the big basketball league of America didn't even come fourth.
And embarrassing.
Yeah. Canada came third.
Very embarrassing.
Houston Rockets own my team,
Your
Dylan-
team.
Dylan Brooks, not the whole of Canada. Dylan Brooks played really well in that third place match. So I'm very excited to see what he brings to the Houston Rockets this season because it'd be fucking nice to see something go right for my team for once. But Dennis Schroeder's probably the best player in that tournament for Germany. Played really well. Played out of his skin in the final as well. But yeah, it looks like Australia's better at soccer than we are basketball.
Who
Which,
did they get knocked out by?
we just got knocked out of the group. So we got knocked out by Germany and Slovenia. And Slovenia has probably like
Slovenia.
top 3
I
player
don't
in the
know
world.
if
I
I've
reckon.
heard of Slovenia as a country.
Really?
I don't know.
Very-
Slovenia,
very
where the
hell
hell is that?
Next to Slovakia or some shit. I
Are they
don't know.
tall over there? Slovakia.
Yeah.
Not particularly.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Alright.
Let's move on before we start offending other countries.
Oh, it's above Croatia.
It's yeah.
Huh?
Under
There you go.
Austria,
Just-
in between.
yeah.
Austria. I knew a guy from Austria.
Slovenia, yes.
He was
Slovenia
a
is a nice
painter.
place.
Hmm.
Very nice people.
Whoa.
Yes.
But yeah. But that is all the topics we have. Let's move on to our game. So our game
Hmm.
this week, we've changed it up a little bit. Was no game last week because it was it's my bad. Sorry guys. It was a bit of a rush podcast last week. But anyways, we are doing who's most likely to. So we've all thought of 3 questions. Who knows if this is a bit short, it might go on for a bit longer. But we all have everyone's names on a piece of paper. We will say
Yeah.
who's most likely to.
You can
For
read it.
example, who's most likely to wear a pink jacket to a purple theme. And then everyone will go 3, 2,
good one.
1. And nope, not Mitchell, but it is life.
Oh,
But,
so
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, me.
But
You said pink or purple, so hey.
well, it's because you didn't have anything purple. But
Yeah.
let's just go straight into it. I'll start first, and then we'll go in the order of Kate, Mitchell, Life, Max. In that order, just because that's how it's situated on my screen. But we'll start off with who's most likely. I'll start off easy. To give terrible advice.
oh, terrible advice.
I would
huh?
have to
I don't
say
know. Dude.
Oh, no, hold on. Don't put it up yet. We'll do a 3,
You're
2,
gonna
1, and then
count
everyone.
us down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good think of this one.
I feel bad, but it's just
yeah,
'cause-
you feel bad.
Okay, no one take anything personally, guys.
Yeah,
Let's just put this out there.
Yeah, no one take anything
What?
personally, but like, I
Oh,
said your name.
okay.
I said your name for a reason in every single one. So, you know.
Okay.
But everyone got the answer.
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hey.
What?
Wait. Okay, so Mitchell had the most, but me.
Yes.
What do you mean?
All right, whatever. That's fair enough.
I don't know.
You're
Mitchell.
not gonna ask him to elaborate?
No, I'm not because there was only one. I'll elaborate on mine, Mitchell. I just feel like you'd say something stupid, but like funny.
Yeah, you'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you'd make me feel better, not in an advice way.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
thanks.
not in a bad way, Mitchell.
Yeah, well, it depends what you're asking me about.
we'll go to
True.
Kate next. So Kate.
Okay. Who is most likely to jump from a huge building for $1,000? It's a 20-foot building. I had to survive.
Do you have a parachute?
Or you just jump.
No.
Do you survive no matter what?
You just die.
You don't know if you survive or not. There could be
Oh.
there could be the possibility of a mattress at the bottom, but it's just about would you risk it? Okay, yeah. There is a small mattress at the
You
bottom,
would.
and if you
Alright.
if the wind doesn't blow you too far, you'll land on it.
Okay, I've got my answer.
Otherwise,
You would do that.
For,
Okay.
No, for fine for $1
Okay.
million. So if you survive, you get $1 million. All
Yeah, $1 million. I've still got my answer.
Hmm.
Mine hasn't changed.
Okay.
right, three,
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Max, I can't see yours. Yeah. Really? I didn't think
Yeah.
Max would do something like that.
Well, to
Max
me,
chases money.
It's just
Yeah,
the most,
Max seems like he's about the hustle,
Yeah.
and that's what sold it for me.
For $1 million,
Yeah.
for the milli. Yeah,
I just
think so.
sold it off of that game that we were playing earlier, and Mitchell put the meme of the guy jumping out off the build, of the Kermit the Frog. Was that you,
Okay.
Mitchell?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
me. That was me. Yes.
But yeah.
Drifting. What process? Yeah.
We're talking about Mitchell. It's your go.
But I was implying I would do that for free.
Oh,
Mitchell, your go.
Okay. Okay. So I was kind of rushed, but I'll start off with Most likely to start an OnlyFans.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, between two people, and there's definitely no reason behind it. You know what? Okay.
Mine's between two people as well. I think I've got mine.
I got mine.
I have mine.
Whenever you're ready, Mitchell, count
I
us
have
down.
mine.
Okay.
Oh, can I say? Okay. 10.
Right?
No, I'm joking. 3, 2, 1.
What? Me? Yeah, probably. I didn't want to say myself, but
Mine was between Dorian and Mitchell. It was between you two.
mine was Max and UK. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I got no idea why.
Way.
Okay, yeah, guess I'm starting an OnlyFans. All right, life's your turn.
All right. Who is most likely to overdose on alcohol?
Overdose on
Oh,
alcohol.
on alcohol.
Oh, well, the real answer's not here. Well, I can tell you who the answer
Okay.
isn't.
What kind of overdose are we talking? Like just blacking out? Or are we talking in the
Like,
stomach
To the
pump?
point where it's becoming dangerous.
Yeah,
Hmm.
easy.
Just
Easy,
stomach pump, basically.
easy,
Stomach
easy.
pump. Okay. Stomach.
Like overdose.
Mine's easy.
Die.
Yeah.
If it was overdose on drugs, then there's an obvious answer for
Alcohol.
that, and it's
Is-
alcohol is alcohol.
What? Why are you calling him out like that? What the fuck? So... Anyways, I'll bleep it.
Question you felt
I'll
the need
bleep
to
it.
throw
I'll
that
bleep
in.
it. I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it. All right, anyways, like,
Okay.
count us down. Stop saying his name. I have to keep using bleeps.
Sorry.
All right, count us down, life, whenever you're ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. I don't know what.
Yeah. Wait, why didn't you write
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah.
You wrote your actual name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason is because of I've seen it in person. I've seen it in person, so
Max seems like a bit of a weapon. I guarantee you could sink.
Yeah, on our
Stink-
holidays, Max
stink
was
piece.
always the best.
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Max,
All right.
He's
because
just a
you like
party
it so
animal.
bad. He is, Life
Yeah.
the party, some might call.
Party monster.
Love to party with you.
Alrighty. Yep. Thank you. All right. I guess I will go with who is most likely to die first in a horror movie?
Mm.
Easy. That couldn't be more easy.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've got mine.
Yeah, I've got mine.
Ben,
Ready?
okay. Ready.
3, 2, 1.
It's Kate, yeah. Kate.
Really?
Yeah, Kate would be too afraid to run.
I'd be like, hey.
You'd
Yeah.
probably say good times to it or something.
Yeah.
You'd probably think the situation
Yeah,
is
it
too
depends
awkward.
Everyone would be
depends what type
hiding.
of horror movie.
Everyone would be hiding. She'd be like, "Why isn't anyone talking?"
Come on.
That is the most true thing I think I've ever heard in my life. Okay, well that question's already been
Alright.
said. So someone's already taken one of my
I'll
questions.
take that from you, Mitchell, because I called you up before. Yeah, we're even. Okay.
Alright,
Whose turn is it now?
it's mine. So who's most likely to get scared by an inanimate object? Anything but humans.
Well, not any-
I'm just
Anything
not
human
anything,
objects.
but most things. Like this is an inanimate object. Something that
Things
doesn't
that
have life
don't
to it.
move.
With the liquid in it. Is the liquid in it is inanimate or is that
No,
That's a de-
it's not a living.
it's moving though?
It is living.
Yeah.
It has
I would.
bacteria.
Yeah, I
Matter.
wouldn't call.
Matter. It's matter.
It is
It's a
matter.
form of
I don't know.
matter.
Okay,
Anyways,
So
so
is
let's-
everything. Everything on the planet. Anyway.
Let's not go into science.
Okay.
We're all not scientists here. But everyone ready?
Okay, ready?
Oh
3,
Jesus.
2. Oh wait, have you thought of one, Mitchell?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Clean sweep.
Okay. Okay, guys.
That was kind of
Um,
aimed at you. I won't lie.
I was gonna say that's why I was looking confused. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Who is most likely to sign up for scientific testing? Like they're
So-
getting paid for it, but they're just like,
What?
like just to get like
So
tested
Teddy-
on, like scientifically,
Nice. Oh, okay.
You get
Okay.
tested on.
Who's most likely to scientific test?
scientific
like,
testing.
Drug trials type thing.
Oh,
Well, if you put it like
Just-
that,
yeah,
Mitchell,
random stuff
I
like
mean,
that. No, not like that, Mitch. 'Cause that's a
Oh, okay.
answer, but
I
wow.
got my answer.
3,
Okay. 3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
1.
Go. Fuck me.
Yeah. It's because I haven't voted you for anything, so.
Yeah. Fair.
What's it just-
Fair.
I was gonna do the same thing. Yeah. Right.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. All right, Mitchell.
Oh, okay. So, most likely to try meth.
2 answers here for me. Do I want to say the funny answer, or the?
Do I want to say the funny
Hey,
answer?
we're
That
playing
makes
a
no sense at
serious
all.
game.
We're playing a serious game.
yeah.
Okay, well, if we're doing it that way,
Mm.
then count us down.
I
Okay.
don't know. Okay, go. I'm ready.
Yeah, everyone's ready. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Me?
Life is
I don't know,
life
I
is
I
a
was
close
gonna
second.
say life as well. Yeah.
I
Life's a close
just feel
second.
like you have a darker side.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's something there.
Yeah, my funny
and
answer
that's not an
was
insult.
my funny answer was Anyways,
I was gonna say you, Dorian, as a joke, but
me, yeah,
Yeah.
hilarious.
no sense.
For the record, I would not try meth, by the way. I saw you all voted for me.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone here
There's
is
a-
by man. That's real.
Yeah, well, okay, that's fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. Anyways, life. You wanna go?
Was it my turn? Yeah. Okay. Who's the most likely to gamble all their money away?
Okay.
Obvious answer. Yeah.
Is it?
Hey, no,
Hmm.
I don't think it's a bad thing though. If you win though, like,
No. This is implying that you lose.
oh,
some
this
money.
is then,
Yeah,
then,
you-
no,
I
then,
feel
well,
like-
then this answer doesn't count then.
Okay. I actually don't have an answer yet.
Well, the other two, well, Max and Kate know the answer. That's all I'll say.
Okay, I'll just All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. I said myself. I don't know.
Yourself.
I've never
It's-
gambled,
Oh,
but
okay.
I
It's
might.
it's me. When we went, I actually.
There's a
Oh.
possibility.
Hey, how much money did I win, guys? How much money did I win?
Okay.
How much money did I win? Huh?
$20.
23.
$10.
23.
$20.
Wow,
I paid
Nothing.
back for
That's
my
nothing.
meal. I paid back for my meal.
that's incredible.
So
You should keep going.
winners always quit right before they lose. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
that's
true,
what I'm saying.
Or losers always quit right before they win. That's the.
Mm.
Anyways, Max.
Hmm.
Okay. Most likely to join a cult.
Fuck! You stole mine.
We thought of the same one.
A
Okay.
cult, huh?
Stole my question. Oh yes. Easy.
I have 2
Alright.
answers for this one.
2.
Same,
Yeah.
but
I
one
can
sticks
imagine
out to
any
me
of
more
you
than
in
the
a
other.
cult.
All right, Max.
I'm ready.
Max, name it.
3, 2, 1.
He said it's better.
Life wins.
Wow.
Oh god, what?
Me in a cult? What cult would I be in? What the fuck?
The Sonic cult.
Who said
I
me?
don't know.
Which one of you said me?
Yeah,
Wrestling.
who said Kate?
Which one
What the
was-
hell?
Definitely a part of the Sonic cult, guys. Definitely a part of it.
He's already
Alright,
part of a cult.
So, I'll then go. I only have one more question then. I was gonna say we could maybe go for one more round, but I've run out of questions.
We can just make something up on the spot.
Yeah.
All right. Who's most likely to laugh at the wrong time? 3, 2, 1.
I actually think that's
Wow.
It's a 2-2 draw. Life, you get to choose. Who's the winner here? Is it me or is it Kate? You can't.
I don't know. I haven't really seen either of you laugh at something bad.
I may have nearly started cracking up laughing. 'Cause my brother nearly fell into a 6-foot hole.
6
But that's a
foot.
response. That's a reflex response.
At a
He
cemetery.
nearly fell.
I'll say Dorian.
Yeah.
I had to hold it in.
Nice.
It's a story I'll never tell on camera. I've probably told you guys. I don't know.
You just did tell her
You
on
just
camera.
told it.
No. But like the reason,
The details.
like the actual
Yeah,
dates.
gotcha.
dates, the dates. I don't
Yeah.
think of a question now.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Anyways, Kate, you'll go.
Most likely to cheat on a test.
Cheat on the
Tests.
That's actually a hard one.
Depends. Is the test local or is it online?
Yeah, is it an in-school
Um,
test or is it a?
I didn't think of those fine details.
We'll go with an in-school. In-school.
I feel like cheating is
In
cheating.
school. In
Cheating is
school.
cheating is cheating.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
physically being there in a test. So yeah, this is hard.
Hard.
Yeah. All right. That's just swayed my answer.
Thanks, Mitchell.
That just swayed my answer.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Go. Do it.
All right,
Nah,
Mitch.
you guys.
I've never cheated ever in a physical test. Though.
I feel
I,
like
ha- I
you
have
would.
I have
I
online.
feel like you
I
would.
won't lie. I've
Not in a physical. I wouldn't risk that. That's way too
Online it's
risky.
easy. but
I cheated
physical,
my
yeah.
my year 11 prelims.
I cheated on all of my science tests. Me and my friends write the answer on a rubber, and you'd accidentally put the rubber on the floor, and then your friend would pick it up for you and be like, "Oh, here you go," and then they'd look at the answer and then pass it back to you.
I just
And it
joined.
worked every
I just
time.
joined a call with 6 of my mates during the history test, and we all passed with flying colours. But
Oh, I'm
Mitchell,
talking about
you'll
in
go.
person though. That's
Me, listen, I may joke around, but I have a very strong moral compass, and that does not allow me to cheat.
of course not.
What's this?
That's very good. But I was more or less saying, Mitchell, it's your go to say a question.
Oh, my bad.
Put it
Uh,
into defensive there.
But
no, no, just
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I
yeah.
understand.
All right. I guess I had most likely to work to Ice Spice.
Work to Ice Spice.
Work, ISIS.
Twerk to Ice Spice.
Oh shit! There's like
It's
there's
an
three,
easy one.
There's 3 answers here.
I don't know how this is easy.
There's 3 answers. I want to say the more.
And I'm
Very
talking
easy.
about in a public. No, not a public, but like
In like a mate saying, like a mate, like you with all your
yeah,
mates.
if you're at a
and this-
party. Yeah,
yeah.
you're at a party. I'm
Mm.
not saying.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it.
2 answers to this, but
There's
I
3.
don't.
There's the only 3 people in the
it's
spice
an
cabinet.
obvious.
There's the only 3 people here in the spice cabinet, so yeah. I don't know. But all right, Mitchell, count us down.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Don't
What?
know.
All right, Mitchell gets to pick
So-
the winner out of me and Kate again.
Oh. Okay. Wait.
Working though. They're twerking at Ice Spice.
I was gonna
Working.
say UK, but I was like, I have a big ass, so I'd probably end up shaking it around.
Well, Dorian,
How the
that
dancing wasn't your
confidence has
thing.
just earned you the win.
Yeah,
What?
let's go, let's go.
Mitchell,
Hey.
how could you vote me for that? Mitchell?
I don't know. I feel like you got that dog in you.
You got
know
that
what I'm saying?
dog.
I feel like you could throw it back. And we already
I-
established you're a bit of a party monster, so
Ah,
I don't think it's a.
but
Yeah.
I do not listen to Ice Spice.
he's not a
Yeah,
part of the
but-
spice
Neither do I.
cabinet. He's not a part of the spice.
But
cabinet.
No,
once
next time.
it comes on, I don't think you'd be able to stop yourself.
Yeah,
Exactly. You can't help it.
Max turns into a munch. All right, life, you'll go.
Who's most likely to become rich?
Hmm.
Rich.
Are we going based off current trajectory in life?
Yeah, I
In
feel like
life,
it's pretty
anytime.
self-explanatory.
There's 2 answers here. For me,
This-
anyway.
Hmm.
For me, there's one.
I'll say the same. All right, life, count us down.
3, 2, 1.
Life, I
Damn.
can't see yours, life.
All right.
Yeah, yours
Life,
is
I
so
can't-
Life, what is
Oh,
it?
Max.
there it is.
That's the max.
My other answer was Max, but you
Ah.
gotta show some confidence, guys. Come on, show some confidence in yourself.
Thanks, Max. I appreciate that. Actually, that's giving me some confidence for putting me.
Yeah, Max, you were second
Thanks.
on my list just because of trajectory in life. You're currently probably ahead of us in terms of the business aspect. But
Networking. Yeah.
Max, go ahead, say yet another question. We'll do one more question after this.
Okay. Who is most likely to get away with murder?
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
If my
Okay,
if my
I'm ready.
dream/nightmares tell me anything, then it's one answer.
I think I know what you mean.
There's only one man that can scare the shit out of me standing at the end of my bed. Max, count us down.
No.
Okay. 3,
But could I get away with it though?
2,
Oh,
1.
Well, you, I think it has to be like, no offense, bro, but like, I don't know, man.
I said Kate because it's the most innocent, you know.
I feel like she'd
like-
tell someone. I feel
I
like she'd
probably
let
would.
it
I'd be
slip.
too
Oh,
excited.
yeah.
I'd be like, oh my god.
You'll never guess what I did.
Oh my god, guys! So I just
Oh my
killed
God.
someone.
Oh, I have to tell you.
It's okay,
Yeah.
Kate. It's okay. I can only think of a question.
Whatever.
I think I'm running out of questions.
I've
so
got a
I have one more, but it's pretty bad.
a more simple one. Who's most likely to get famous?
Hmm.
For what?
For fa-
Anything?
for
Anything.
fame.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can be famous, be a celebrity, be a celebrity by doing anything. Like,
True,
Mm.
actually.
You want like a serious answer or what I actually think could?
isn't that the same thing?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No.
No. Okay, we'll
No,
go.
there's one that's like an expected.
Expected.
Don't know.
I don't know, but I'm ready. Tell me when you're ready.
Yep,
I'm ready.
Yep.
ready.
3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
But it's
We
so
know.
good. Yeah.
The podcast is taking off.
This episode hopefully
Massive, you're
has
totally boosting my ego. Thank you.
Max. Stop fucking boosting Kate's
I-
ego.
I was thinking about you, Dorian, but then I thought that Kate might do good with her directing career.
Yeah,
Mm.
Hopefully. Yeah.
could be.
Next
That's
the plan.
Tarantino.
If you ever need a YouTuber for a movie, Kate, I'll be the cast. But Kate, it is your go.
Mm.
Say your final question.
Okay. I have a few to choose from. Everyone pick a number between
Why don't you
5.
pick a number between 1 and 5?
4,
Okay, I'm
3.
thinking of a number between
4. It was definitely 3,
3.
wasn't it? It was definitely 3.
it was 3
I-
actually. Alright. It was who is most likely to use a dating app.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Fucking hell.
There's 4 single people in this call. I can tell you right now, it's not
Hmm.
Mitchell.
You.
All right, easy. I got it.
I
3.
got mine.
Is everyone
Wait,
ready?
wait.
We're waiting then.
Okay.
We're waiting.
I don't
Waiting.
know.
Okay, go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Me? Get out of
Wait,
here.
I think I did the wrong one. Wrong one. Sorry, my bad. I don't know.
Oh.
Is it a
Dating
bad?
app
Is
sucks.
it a bad
Well,
thing?
no.
Is it a bad thing to be on
No,
a dating
because
app?
he's counterintuitive. He goes for it. It's passion. Like rather
Yeah.
than just sitting around waiting, you know.
I have my own opinion
Okay.
on dating apps. But
Next.
it's alright, Mitchell.
I don't really have another one. I'm sorry.
Make up some bullshit.
Make up. Okay. Oh yeah. Actually, I did make up one. It was who's most likely to steal a penguin from the zoo?
Ooh.
He's
Waiting.
like England just for no reason.
Well, just
Steal.
because you wanted a penguin. And
It's an easy
Right.
answer.
there they are. You know.
That's gonna work.
Like the question itself is an answer to who could be.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
I
Is
feel
it?
like it is.
I don't know.
I don't know, is it?
but
I feel
Mitchell.
like it isn't. So,
I don't know.
so
Yeah,
what are we
you-
gonna do about it?
Okay.
Okay. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
All right. I'll count us down. In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Well, that means what'd you do live?
Mitch.
All right, Max gets to pick the winner, Kate or Mitchell.
I'm gonna say Mitchell.
Ah,
Yeah, what would I do with a penguin?
I don't know. You probably care for it and call it Michael.
Yeah, exactly.
I already have Michael. I would call it Edward.
Of course you would. You already have a Jedwood.
Yeah, but I don't have an Edward. By the way, guys, my little bear.
That is
He's
Jedwood.
just chilling.
Mm,
Yeah.
I feel good.
okay.
Okay. Who is most likely? Okay, now this one's bad. Who's likely to start a snowball fight in the middle of summer? No.
No,
I'll
no,
use
no,
this
no, no.
one.
We're going with it. No, we're going with it. We're going with it.
Okay.
You said
okay.
it. Unless you want to think of a different one.
No. Who's most likely to get fired for sloppy work?
Sloppy,
Hmm.
sloppy were.
Floppy toppy work.
Yeah, for doing your work.
Okay.
Like,
Alright.
oh, that's a difficult one.
Mm.
Actually. Alright, I got my
I
answer.
feel like we're all pretty respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us would
It
get
is
fired
hard.
from our jobs, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Uh,
no, I do have an answer. Yeah.
Your wife can't
I'm
understand.
going from what I've seen based on our classes
Oh no.
and our
Oh,
experience.
oh no.
Well, based on our class is a different thing, but
Well, if we're going based on
Right,
classes,
Candace?
Kate, I'm changing my answer to you. But I'm not doing that.
I've already got my answer as you, Dorian.
Yeah, well,
So-
I have my answer as myself.
No, I
oh,
have
so
to-
we're just spoiling our answers, are we?
I've got myself. So
Might as well show it now. Might as well show it.
Yeah, yeah, he has it as Dorian.
I had it as you, Kate. I was gonna have it as you just because of me and you on lighting. We're the best team to ever exist.
hmm
But I feel like my job's the least like strict. So yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, I had Max just because he was on the phone during work earlier today, and that's just unacceptable to me. I would have him fired in a heartbeat.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm changing my answer then. I'm changing my answer. Yeah.
Max, why did
Thank
you,
you.
Max? Who did you have?
I had
Me.
life.
I might
Why?
be.
Life?
I would get fired for being late. That would, but not for doing sloppy work. I think
Mm.
I don't like doing sloppy work.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like
Tardiness
life
that's-
pretty
that's-
strong.
law.
that's good to know, life. You don't like doing the sloppy work. All right, Max, for the final question.
Okay. I think I'll go with a pretty basic one. But who is most likely to get a stupid tattoo?
You know what? I'll go for it.
Stupid tattoo, man.
I'll go for it. Fuck it. Max, count us down whenever everyone's ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
I didn't vote for you, Mitchell.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I voted for myself because I'd probably get a Sonic tattoo, to be honest, guys. Yeah, this guy.
And I'm-
At least that means something to you. Most people just get a tattoo just because.
I'll get Sonic looking like this. How about that?
Doesn't even make sense.
That's exactly why I don't have a tattoo. I would be way too scared to commit to something that's gonna
Yeah, you
be on
gotta
my
like
body.
it your whole life.
Yeah.
Well, you can take
True,
it off.
unless
No,
they fade.
I
that's
did.
Man,
mine.
that's just
I did just get this one done.
That's mine, and it's
Wait,
not. I did it myself.
Mitchell,
It's
is
a
that,
star.
hold on, Mitchell, is that pen or is that an actual tattoo?
No, I just got this
It's
done the other day.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Fair.
it's
Penis,
with me for
okay.
life.
Well, ladies and
Hey?
Yeah.
gentlemen,
It
what
says pen is.
pen is for pen
Oh.
15?
It's
you
in
know?
progress.
Sorry,
you know.
sorry, my bad.
Pen
Yeah,
15. But
sorry. Yeah.
that is the game. We are also going to be wrapping up this podcast now. But we will go back to everyone who had the alcohol. I will just say Coke hasn't stayed off a 10 out of 10. What is everyone thinking of the drink? I'll start off with Kate.
It didn't change. I finished it. I forgot to do a spill test because I'm too. It never ends well, so I've given up. This is me officially giving up on the spill test. But look, I can even still hear some liquid in there, even though I've
It's not
chugged it
done.
like 6 times. I can't chug it any more than I have. Anyway, my answer's changed. No, it hasn't. My answer
answer's-
stayed.
Okay, fair enough. Max?
It's still a 9. I mean,
Kate's breaking, guys. All right, let's move on. Max?
He's wasted.
Mine's still the same, I think. It hasn't really changed. I scolded it in the first few minutes, so yeah,
Maybe doing a rating at the end is only for if I let you guys drink the whole podcast. But
or if it's something
yeah, I
that isn't
think
just
the
the ginger
rating-
beer.
I would like to change my rating.
oh,
I would like to bump it up to a 9 because I annihilated this thing. I put it down like that, and I was feeling a little bit silly for a moment there. I was just for a moment, but so yeah, that managed to put an extra point on my score there.
that's all good. Well, that is it for this podcast. Luke will be back next week. We won't have a guest next week because we haven't actually done a podcast with the 5 of us in a very long time. So, Mitchell, I'm sorry you're not invited next week. But you're
Oh.
definitely invited
You'll come
for
back.
more.
You'll come back, Mitchell. You'll be back.
Yeah, I'll come back.
Yes.
I'll
Very-
be back.
Very good
Right.
guest. Thank
Oh,
you, Mitchell.
thanks.
Thank
Stop
you.
it.
Thank you, Mitchell. Mitchell.
Oh,
Thank-
you're very
thank you,
welcome.
thank you,
Hey,
Mitchell.
stop it.
Mitchell.
Stop.
Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
All right.
Well,
That's enough.
Well, stay tuned every Sunday, 2 o'clock Australian
Mm.
time, Sydney time, anyway, because the time's different in fucking Western fucking Australia. But 2 o'clock every Sunday, be there, or you will be late and not be in the cool club. You won't be in the, as Kate
Mm.
would say, not in the cool club. So,
I've never said that in my life.
anyways, guys, thank you for watching the podcast, and we'll see you guys all next week. See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.